You know, people, welcome back, man. Welcome back to Nicardo Media House in the morning inside us here. You understand? You know, I'm happy for continue to doing that video again. You know, after yesterday, you know, no video yesterday because look, CapCut is down. You understand? But even when, you know, it came up back and other people in the US said like, you know, your CapCut is working. You understand? Mine, I still didn't get the opportunity to log back into my account as I said before, I have a paid, you know, subscription, you know, that I paid for, you know, for CapCut for. It's an annual fee that I paid. You understand? So it's very critical to know how I want to, you know, exercise CapCut and, you know, use it in order to enhance the video and also, you know, clip up whatever I need to clip up because it's so easy. I used to it. I've been using it for the last year and a half now, so big up on yourself. But yeah, man, people, big story came out yesterday, man. Big story came out yesterday. You know, look, Mason Greenwood, yeah, man, the Mason Greenwood, it seems like it's finally here, and I'm hoping that it is true of what we have all seen around our social media space, that Mason Greenwood will be a part of the squad after the club season finish for 2024 and 2025. You understand? So looking at it, man, big news. But I have something critical that I want to say around the Mason Greenwood in terms of getting, you know, his nationality switched around from England to Jamaica. You understand? It goes back to last month. Yeah, it goes back to last month. You know, Olympique Marseille, you know, went on a little bad patch. Yeah, went on a little bad patch. You know, Mason went on a little dry spell where he didn't score, I think, in 2 games or assist in 2 games. You know, and the press, you know, I was even looking, I'm just sorry that, you know, I couldn't even find back that interview because Roberto De Zerbi done an interview, you know, in Spanish, in French and in Italian as well. You know, I did not even listen to all of it. You know, I just managed to just find a clip of Roberto De Zerbi was just talking about, you know, his squad and really need to strengthen. And look, let me just get to the point. During that interview, I remember when Roberto De Zerbi stated that, look, we would love to add quality to the squad, especially in the midfield area and in the back line or the wing back area. You understand? But the players that we want in our squad and the players that we have identified that they are a very good fit for our program, those players don't have any spot in the squad. As in the French Liga, you have 4 non-EU spots, and England is a part of that non-EU spot because of the Brexit that happened a couple years ago. And you know, Mason Greenwood, you know, is an English citizen. Jonathan Rowe is an English citizen as well. You understand? So now I'm looking at it that I'm seeing this article and I remember like, is it that Olympique Marseille have something to do with this process? To, you know, we know this process had a little stumbling block in around, you understand? But is it that Olympique Marseille have a part to play in terms of getting this process to speed up as well, so Mason Greenwood can actually free up a non-EU spot so they can actually go on to, you know, to add to the squad, add quality to the squad, add depth of the squad, you know, buy a player. And it goes back again to when, you know, former Paris Saint-Germain captain Thiago Silva free up a non-EU spot by naturalizing as a French citizen and a Brazilian citizen. You understand? His kids, his whole family naturalized as a French citizen as well, and that helped to free up a spot for PSG. Coutinho have done it where his wife is a Portuguese, where, you know, he applied for a Portuguese passport, and now Barcelona could, you know, register him as an EU, you know, as an EU spot, as an EU player, I must say. You understand? So it come back now to Mason Greenwood and the Olympique Marseille looking to strengthen. But the players that I remember Roberto De Zerbi said, look, we have identified a couple pieces, but because we don't have any spots, now I'm looking at this article and I'm reading and I'm putting toes to toes. Yeah, the game that they played against, I think the Coupe de France game that they played against Lille, he definitely said they looking into the market to buy a piece, yeah, to add to the squad. Yeah, they trying to see if they can get a deal over the line, at least one deal in the January transfer market. So I'm looking at now, is it that, you know, Olympique Marseille have a critical role to play in terms of, you know, getting Greenwood to speed up this process, you know, because he's acquiring, you know, a non-EU spot, and they would love to add quality to the squad or what they have already, you know. So big news, you know. What I have to say as well, this can lead from one thing to the another. You have another player that for Olympique Marseille who have Jamaican ancestor, yeah, Jonathan Rowe, can also play for the REGGAE. Will he follow suit alongside with Mason Greenwood in the near future? You understand? Big caliber player like Mason Greenwood, yeah? You'll have players now in England who will be looking over their shoulder and said, hey, Mason Greenwood, make that switch. Can us, you know, also go on and make that switch as well, you know? So the attention of Mason Greenwood will be drawn to the REGGAE. You understand? He's talking about both positive and both negative. You understand? Because what he have done in the past and the issues that and the conflict that he have, you know, drawn himself into, you know, everybody are gonna come with, you know, them all different type of stories surrounding Mason Greenwood. You understand? So looking at it, it's a good news. You know, it's really big. It's something that it already getting the fans excited, something about. But there is a loophole that I'm looking at it and I'm like, in that article again, it stated that Olympique Marseille, you know, will not release Mason Greenwood for the next 2 international friendlies, but they will release him in the June window where the REGGAE will play the 2 World Cup qualifier game. And I'm like, so what happened to March? You have 2 games in a March as well against St. Vincent, the 2-legged game. So I'm like, what happened to that? You know, so I'm looking at it like where this story, you know, is really coming from. Understand? So I'm like, that kind of have me scratch my head a little bit, like wondering and pondering, like, what is this supposed to mean? We have 2 games coming up next month against, as what, the 6 and the 9 against TNT, Trinidad and Tobago, and then the other month, the March window, that is an official FIFA window, yeah, we can call up a player and expect it to get released. So, and the article did not even state that. The article went way past that and said, yeah, he will get picked. He should be amongst his former assistant coach, Steve McLaren, yeah, for the June window. So I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, something is not really clicking with this article, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section as well. You know, that part of the article where it said Mason Greenwood, Olympique Marseille will not release the player because it's 2 friendly games and they don't have to release him. Yes, they don't have to because it's a it's an unofficial game. But what happened to the official game? Nothing stated around that. I didn't see anything. I don't know if I'm blind or I was, you know, too happy, you know, I misread and passed that line. I don't know. It went on to June. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I love to hear you guys, you know, down in the comment section, and love to hear what you guys have to say around that as well. You know, but I don't know if I'm missing anything. But as I stated before again, you know, this is going to be a very, very big CONCACAF Gold Cup that is also coming up. Yes, it's going to be a massive Gold Cup because when you look at the managers, yeah, when you look at the players that even and farm, and if, you know, Mason Greenwood to be healthy and everything's supposed to be 100% as how it should be, yeah, and he be in that REGGAE squad, it will be a hell of a Gold Cup because the US will come hard, the Mexican team will come hard, the REGGAE will come hard, because guess what? This is the last major trophy that you can win in this region, yeah, before the FIFA World Cup in a year and a half from now. So it's going to be big, it's going to be huge. You know, the fans locally, the fans in the diaspora, you know, really embrace this. You know, it's something that we've been waiting for, and you know, it's just a news of refreshing. You know, when you're walking in Jamaica, 90 degrees, and you drink a nice cool spring water, you're like, yeah, or a nice cool jello water, and you be like, yeah, this kind of quench my thirst a little bit, so this is what this news have done to a lot of people. And but moving on though, I want to say something. I know previously I brought up the Javon story about him and his club in Costa Rica and everything. I said the contract issue is sorted out now. Javon is looking over his shoulders, looking at offers, wondering which one of these deals, should I go on and sign, so understanding that a former club that he used to play for, Santos de Guapiles, is also, put an offer on the table, big money offer on the table. You understand? It's all over Costa Rica in the newspaper and ESPN. You understand? So Javon is an offer from Costa Rica. Allegedly Javon is another offer from Santos, the Guapiles. It's an official offer. It's on the table. The president came out and actually stated that he's yet to hear from Javon. Is that yes or no? But the rest of the stuff is all rumor, and clubs, from Honduras, Montagua is stated that, they're interested in him. You have clubs from Nicaragua, the biggest club in Nicaragua, Real Esteli, said, look, they're also looking at the player as well, but nothing concrete of where they said that, there's an offer on the table for Javon. So I know this player will not short an offer in Central America, as his name is very popular. He's such a huge figure in Costa Rican football, leading goal scorer in the last tournament, in the Costa Rican league. So he will not short of offer, but next up, the $9.99, the $9.99 that the JFF Live TV. Why is it that people thinking that it is too much? I don't think it's that much of a price. I know it can be a hefty price for the locals, the people that living in Jamaica spending JMD every day, but the people that who live abroad might could say, this is something that's soft, because especially here in the US, I have so much subscription. You understand? I have so much subscription that I have to pay to watch football, both local in the US and also over there in the diaspora in England and Europe as well. So with something that we used to, it's something that it's the modern way of watching sports, and I think it will only generate funds, for the JFF, so people should embrace it. People should look into it, and if it really start out on the front foot that we really want to see it start out on the front foot, it will get better, because you could see the administration is going away where they're trying to generate and try to maximize as much as they can from their social media pages, so it's something that, look, the federation is going in a direction where, they're getting funds from all angles, you understand? So I mean, even when you look at it, the Manchester United TV, the Charlton Athletic TV, I recently, subscribed to the Portsmouth TV. You understand? That is Isaac Eden, so, and then, even Aston Villa TV, you have to pay for some of these cost like $3, I would say not $3, but £3, £4, £5. Some of it's a little bit pricey, like the Premier League clubs TV, it's a little bit more pricey, but the clubs in the Championship, it's a little bit more reasonable, like £2, £4. You understand? So and you get exclusive, you can get behind the scene, you get the TV, you get the exclusive stuff of watching all level of football from the senior team go down to the youth level. So, and I think it will be the same as well for the Jamaican Football Federation. You understand? Watch football for all youth levels. So if you can, pay that fee, and you say, look, $9.99, to watch football free. If you pay that every month, that's a monthly subscription. How much to go to watch a game in the National Stadium? A game from September, October, November. So that will be 3 home games coming up, in the next windows in September, October, November. How much JFF will charge for a bleachers ticket? don't even mention a grandstand VIP. So I think it's a very good price. But if you can't pay it will be good to go to the games, understand. But I know, you know, the next game is like Trinidad and Tobago, you know, so it's not going to be much of a high profile game. Local teams playing, local players going to play for the national team. So again, man, big up on yourself, people. You know, thanks for watching. People, stay warm and make sure that wherever you are, you know, the heater is up, and don't watch you get the cold weather. Stay warm inside and make sure everybody stays safe and sound. Best up on yourself. Thanks for watching. This is Nicardo Media House Morning Insider. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow with another special video again. This will more go local. Yeah, I will more divert locally in the next video tomorrow. I'm out.